go home and get your fucking shine box.
There's no way to talk to a fellow Guinea. How dare you? Hi, folks. How you is? What it was? It's, what is it? Wednesday. Wednesday? Wednesday. Before I forget, tomorrow, great show. I have a guest, I think, for the whole show. We don't know. It might be a story, too, in there, but it doesn't matter. John Rocker. Do you remember John Rocker, folks? If you're my age, you certainly, if you're younger than me, you do. He was a flame-throwing left-hand relief pitcher for the Atlanta Braves in the late 90s. Very outspoken. Controversial, they say. That's because in this country, the truth is controversial now. Anyways, he'll be the guest. I can't wait to talk to him. Used to defend him when I was in New York. Right in the heyday of me, like I said, at the Comedy Cellar. Again, Comedy Cellar's on the campus of NYU, so you tend to get a liberal audience. I defended that motherfucker and got laughs doing it, and I can't wait to talk to him. That should be great. You ever check him out when he was young? He's a handsome son of a... He was on Survivor and shit. He's got a shirt. He looks like Hercules. Fucking bright blue eyes and shit. No wonder why they hated him. God forbid you're good-looking, cocky, and whatever. 6'4", 220. I have a man crush. What else? Boston Bruins last night go into Calgary. I know you guys don't care about this, but tough shit. You're going to hear about it. They go into they're on a fucking, just a horrendous road trip. Horrendous being they're playing all these tough teams out west. And last night they were down 2-0, then 3-1 going into the third period. They tie it up in the third period. Goes into overtime, and David Pastrnak Pasta wins it in OT. Oh, I hope my brother's not listening. I just spoiled his game. Anyways, so that's 2 wins in a row against 2 killer teams. They lost the first 2 games. They got bombed. So I don't know what to believe with this team. It looks like now they have serious potential when they get the. I don't know. Who gives a fuck, right? I agree. Let's talk about AIDS and tits. Delicious. Both of them. Delicious. I'm burning up right now. Fucking, it's AIDS. Or monkeypox. You know I fool around in the bathhouses. All right. That's about all I got on my plate. That's not true. I had filet mignon last night with mushrooms over the top, nice, and oh my God. Red and White, it's a store that it's not the big Publix, it's a kind of a black-owned store. Is it black-owned? I think it is. They have great fucking meat. Anyways, God, was that good. And I'm sure I have about 12 pounds of center cut in my colon for the last couple of years. I call it curing it. Yeah, it's curing in my asshole. All right, let's get on with it. Let's start with I wish this story would go away because I'm sick of talking about it because there's been a million theories and it's like a dog chasing its tail. This one's a little more serious because this guy Chong, he's been an Asian guy. This is what he does. He studies Asian. A U.S.-China relations expert fears. A U.S.-China relations expert fears has warned. Does that make sense to you? Oh, his fears have warned Americans to plan for the worst, that's in quotes, amid the ongoing New Jersey drone mystery, with reports about unexplained radiation spikes in the area.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. No.
Of course. Only Jersey. I used to make jokes about Jersey because, go down the turnpike, it does have, everybody talks about the odor. And I used to say it smells like cancer. Apparently I wasn't that far off. I used to say it smells like, what it smells is like burning tires and Gambino members decaying in the fucking, in the marshes. According to the Geiger Counter World Map, which tracks radiation levels across the world, and these things are sensitive. I farted once. The FBI was at my house. 2 areas in the New York metro area have been flagged as red. Now, that's good news if we're talking politics. But the areas are both said to be over the 200 counts per minute safety threshold. There are similar red flags further north near Connecticut. Am I glad I'm out of there? I am so glad I'm out of the Northeast. An author, Gordon Chang, This guy's really bright. He used to be on Fox all the time. And as you see, he has credibility because
He's wearing a suit.
he's... Dallas just saved me from being racist. He's wearing a suit from Men's Warehouse. Gordon Chang has told Forbes the drones could well be to do with radio. Boy, am I fucking not reading. Jesus, I don't like the way it's written. He thinks it has to do with radiation. There have been reports of spikes in radiation in the New York metropolitan area, he said. 2 of them, one on each side of the Hudson. That leads to the conclusion that maybe they're looking for an implanted nuclear weapon. Do you understand? First of all, in Jersey, that's where they have a giant port where those shipping containers come in. They mentioned it on The Sopranos 20 years ago, how it would be so easy to put a nuclear device in one of those. Okay? That's why The Sopranos was the greatest show ever. And it's 20 years later, we're still wondering. Chang's most recent book, Plan Red, China's project to destroy America, discusses the imminent possibility. It's a light reading for the beach. Imminent possibility of a Chinese sneak attack on a U.S. soil. This is what they picked up. Turns out it was a takeout order for the Golden Wall, great restaurant at 5th Avenue. He said that he drew parallels between the current drone flap and the 2023 spy balloon crisis when a Chinese craft was spotted in U.S. airspace. In both cases, Chang saw the apparent failure of the federal government, both the military and the president, to protect the American people. And he believes that China's leadership is now ready to go to war against America. I don't want to scare you people, but I've seen this guy on Fox for years, and he's right a lot. That's all he does. He studies China. He added, Americans have become complacent when it comes to defending their country's borders, saying we are at risk averse because we've lived in peace for a long time, but we're no longer in a peaceful world.
You are correct, sir.
Yes, and you don't need a PhD to know that. And it makes sense if you think about it as far as theories go, because if this is the case, the government would be scared to tell us. They would be scared. They don't want to cause panic. And a guy said that a few days ago. Remember, he said that, oh, wait a minute, who? It was somebody famous that actually said, they don't want to tell the people because they might freak out. You know, like War of the Worlds, Orson Welles, right? Orson Welles pretended we were being invaded. Was that what it was? Oh, yeah. The fucking country went shit house. Just a joke. Anyways, that's very interesting. So Connecticut, New York, more good news for you. By the way, again, I'll throw this in there about the school shooting. It's all coming together. I tweeted out before I even knew the facts because, oh, Nick, you must be prejudiced. Yeah, I'm right 98% of the time. I said transgender. Well, I just read this morning she used to wear a shirt and tie to school. And well, that doesn't, shut the fuck up. It does. Bad parenting, and like I said, they have pictures of her at the firing range wearing the Columbine Killers. They had a T-shirt wearing that. So, like I said yesterday, it's a mix of "woe is me." That's the mantra of this country. Her being on the internet and all that shit. That's why she took out other people. Like I said, back in the day, you just take yourself out when you're depressed. But no, I guess those 2 guys from Columbine were her heroes. So kiss my grits if you didn't like what I said yesterday. Sorry for the strong language. Let's go to the next story. Let's go to the videotape is the name of the... Walmart has started giving store-level associates body cameras to wear as part of a pilot program at some of its U.S. locations, CNBC has learned. It's not clear how many of Walmart's stores have the recording devices, but some locations now have signs at entry points warning shoppers that it has body-worn cameras. I wonder if those are the ones that are in the bad neighborhoods. I'm just going to go out on a limb. Walmart is testing the technology after smaller retailers started trying body cameras at their own. I wonder why we have to come up with shit like this and metal detectors at schools. Who's responsible, do you think? Let's think. Bike locks. Body cameras and the footage they gather are commonly advertised as a way to prevent shoplifting. But Walmart, and this is how I know we are not out of the PC woods yet. It's going to take a while. But Walmart intends to use the tech for worker safety. And how many times have I said this on the show? Whenever they say it's for your safety, it's for the government, it's for the people's safety, whether they're talking about terrorists or whatever the fuck, that's code words. Okay? That's code words. They're being politically correct. Not as a loss prevention tool, according to a person familiar with the program.
Liar, whore, and you know it.
And you know why they're saying that? Because everybody that read that would have the same reaction as me. That's because people shoplift. Again, not all one segment of the population, but mostly. And it is Walmart. But everybody shops there. And a document titled Providing Great Customer Service While Creating a Safer Environment. When did Walmart become so fucking dangerous? Other than that shooting in El Paso. Was that a Walmart? I always confuse my marts. Yeah. Other than that, once again, under the guise of safety. Because people go, you're just singling out minorities at shop. Yeah. Creating a safer environment. Staff are instructed. Listen to this. This is why they're wearing the cameras. On how to use the devices. Well, you push on, hit record. According to a photo of the document posted on an online forum for Walmart employees and customers. Listen to this. It instructs employees to record an event if an interaction with a customer is escalating. Just the pussy words they use is escalating. You know what that means. And not to wear the devices in employee break areas and bathrooms. Because we don't want to hear people shitting on that camera. After an incident occurs, listen to this, staffers are told they are to discuss it. They just came in and stole, I don't know, $7,000 worth of Twix bars, lottery tickets, cigarettes, Cools. Let's discuss it. That's why you're wearing the cameras. You don't have to discuss it. It's all right here. Give it to the cops, who can help them log the event. Oh, where's Tammy? We have a spill in aisle 6. Well, she's filling out a rape. She's filling out a rape document that happened in toys. So log the event in. Ethics and compliance. Oh, they log it in on the ethics and compliance app. Oh, according to the document. However, why don't you just say, just bury it, nobody will hear about it. However, it's unclear whether body cameras actually help to de-escalate conflict. It is? Because I see a lot of clips now. I was watching last night where the person goes, are you filming me that? Or whatever. And, and they go, yeah. And sometimes they get upset. Applebaum, whose union does not represent Walmart employees, but includes staff from retailers such as Macy's and H&M, said the RWDSU is concerned, that must be a union, is concerned that body cameras are more about surveillance and deterring theft than making employees safer.
Oh, fucking idiot!
Do I have that right? You're concerned it might prevent theft? Can it do two good things at once? What more do you need to know, folks? Nothing has changed yet. I guess it's going to take a while for this piece shit. But again, all has to do with race. And I'm not saying white people don't steal shit. Again, it's a Walmart, But for the most part, Nick, you can't. I did. Sorry, Google. Fucking chumps. Everybody loves Walmart. Everybody makes fun of it. We've all been in there. I love running my hands through the polyester. Great store. You can pick up an $11 sports jacket, buy a school desk, and have your knee replaced. Let me see. I gotta go to Walmart. I gotta pick up a tire for my daughter's car. Need a box of Cheez-Its and a bag of lye because I killed my wife last night. Oh, my aching
So weird, though, because it's Arkansas. It's all based in Arkansas.
It's
you
where
would
it
think
started,
that
you mean?
all of that
No,
would-
it's where it's Walmart. It started in Arkansas, right?
Yeah,
Is that where it
that's what I'm
started?
saying. Yeah, Arkansas.
Well,
So
yeah, but there's Walmarts all over the country.
No, I know, but you would think, though, from the top down, it being an Arkansas Southern based, or there'd be some kind of, Southern value attached to it somewhere. It's just weird to me
No.
that it would go this woke.
No. when you have to spread, and plus the guys that started it, a lot of them are dead now. You know what I mean? You get this. That's what I've been saying. Like comedy clubs, you get comedy clubs run by people now. They're at the age where they grew up with this PC shit. Some of them believe it. It's generational, but yeah, I'm sure nobody shoplifted like when they opened the first one. I really would like to do what they do in the Middle East when you catch somebody shoplifting. But then would be a wash and a sea of black stumps, so you couldn't. Okay.
He means trees, right?
What?
You mean tree stumps, right?
Tree stumps, yeah. They're the ones that are burnt, the black one. Black tree stumps. Hey, folks, real quick, if you're a fan of my stand-up, February 20th, Bricktown Comedy Club, Tulsa, Oklahoma. The next night, I'm going to go to the Funnybone in St. Louis. Do you believe I'm still doing this shit? I really deserve a purple fart. Funnybones in St. Louis, Missouri. These are not like, I want to clear it up. I'm not going in from a Thursday to a Sunday like I used to, because apparently I can fill these places for a night and make a chunk of change and go home and beat the... okay. February 21st, the next night, the Funnybone in St. Louis. Then April 25th, the Cohoes Music Hall, Cohoes, New York. That's where I shot my last special, Breath of Fresh Air. Always a great gig. Terrific gig up there. Anyways, also it's Christmas time. If you guys want to support the show and get some snazzy merch, we have a whole new store with tons of new stuff. So grab a hat, a hoodie, mug, t-shirt, baseball shirt, Nick DiPaolo tampon, shoulder pads, fake eyes. Also, we are now skipping, we're skipping international. We used to do a lot of work in Vietnam and have our shit made, and also we're shipping internationally, so check that out, everybody. And if you guys want to see the rest of my show today, Louder with Crowder and all the content available on Rumble Premium, click on the link in the description below. If you haven't converted from locals yet, there is a second link showing you how to do that. You can subscribe for $9.99 a month or $89 annually if you use my promo code MUGCLUB. One word, MUGCLUB.
Hi, good night, everybody.